Well, I think in this episode, guys, we should probably pay a visit to Shady Ease once again. You know, it's been, I think, over 2 weeks now since that first free glass delivery, and oh, people are anxious, they are excited. They want their next delivery of free glass, and I haven't done it yet. Plus, we're offering a new gardening subscription at Shady Ease, and I haven't delivered on that yet either. I feel kind of bad about it, but I'm so swamped, I'm overwhelmed with all the subscriptions and stuff. Okay, it looks like we're favoring money over ethics once again. I like it. I like that a lot. All right, let's do it. How many subscribers do we have right now? Let's check this out. Okay, we got quite a few. We got 6 people for gardening. Oh, and 7 for free glass. Looks like we just had another unsubscription here. Uh-huh. Very good, very good. Did we get any new ones since I last checked here? We got Etho. You can't do that. I own the store. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so it looks like someone may have found a little loophole, just a tiny little loophole with the Shady Ease subscription service. I'm not going to name any names, but it looks like Beef signed us up here for gardening. Which is fine. That's totally fine. You know, he got me there. That's great. That's wonderful. He signed up a friend. But you know what, Beef? Friendship is a two-way street. Normally I wouldn't do this since I own the store, but yeah. Oh, this is getting scary now. We got 8 gardening subscriptions and 7 free glass ones to fill. That's 15 different things for one person to do. I'm the only person in the company here. I gotta get all that sand. I gotta smelt it all. I gotta get the light gray dye for the glass. Oh, I can't just keep buying that from Concrete Complete. I gotta get it myself. Yeah, I wonder what we should do about this. We need more helping hands. That's what it comes down to. Like, I can't do it all myself. We need some way of getting more done. And I think we might need to hire people. I think that's what it comes down to. That could be good, though. Like, we would offer jobs to more people on the server here. Shady Ease could become like a major corporation, helping people out, providing for them. It would be really good. I just wonder if that's the right move, though. You know, when I have these difficult business decisions to make, I always check the Etho Corp guidebook here. Chapter 1, our first challenge is to create an entire economic infrastructure from top to bottom, yada, yada, yada. I think it was Chapter 5. Yes, profits. That's what we want. I think I know what we need to do. Automation. That's right. If we automate things, we won't need to hire anybody. We'll get all the profits for ourselves. Yes, that's more like it. That's the way we want to do this. So check this out. We got a flower farm here. We load the bone meal in over here. Automatically flows in. All automated. It's automation. That's the way we do it. We right-click this comparator here. And bam! All the flowers we could possibly want. Gray dye. Light gray dye for the glass. Yes. Flowers for the gardening services? Yes. Okay, maybe not all the flowers we could possibly want. So I went over to the flower forest here and I set up a couple more of these to get tulips and a few of the other flowers we might need. Excellent. So we ran the farms for maybe 5 minutes and we got plenty of flowers here. We can take these, turn them to dye, or use them for gardening. There's a major problem facing Shady Ease, actually. Even if we were to make a free glass delivery to our customers, they're just going to want another one right away. We had that problem last time. Like, within hours, they were asking, when's the next one? Our products are just so good, we can't satisfy our customers. They just always want more, right? Can't fix that. Or can we? I'm proud to present to you the latest from Etho Corp, our free glass delivery bots. Oh, look at this amazing automation. This technology, so small, so compact. We're gonna install these at people's bases all over the place. They won't even be able to find them, they're so small. Okay, so check this out. We got a cactus. You know what happens when a cactus grows next to a block, right? It pops off, and we can use that to self-reset the random switch here. So the cactus is gonna grow, it's gonna pop off. Oh, we just saw it. Every few minutes, and we use that observer here to detect it, and then we shoot out a piece of free glass to our customers. All right, everybody. Well, I think we got things figured out here, and I farmed up a bunch of resources. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes free glass ready for our customers. Plus, we got our flowers for the gardening services. And for that, you know, I thought we would just do these 8x8 patches of flowers. We would set these up at people's bases, and I think they'll like that. You know, a lot of people, they describe flowers as beautiful, but that's not what we're going for. We're going for handsome with these ones. This is a handsome set of flowers, I tell you what. Check this out. It's almost impossible to see it, actually. But I thought I would try it. You can kind of see it, but not really. Just barely. The important thing, though, is that we just set up a nice garden for people to enjoy. They'll be able to come by and relax and frolic in the flowers and enjoy life, right? Plus, it's good for the environment. And I think this will even attract some of the wildlife, like maybe some bees. Bees love flowers. They love to pollinate those things. So I also prepared, in addition, it occurred to me we should set up some beehives for the local bees. That way they'll have a place to stay. They'll pollinate the flowers, and it'll be good for the garden too. Nothing around here is filled in. Ah. My face is doing work. Even with all the automation we did, guys, and preparation, it still took me several hours to deliver all the goods and services to our customers, but I know it was worth it. They're going to be so happy with everything they got here. We got our free glass delivery bots installed, only 1 or 2 per customer. You know, we don't want to overwhelm our customers, but we did get our garden plots installed here as well, our 8x8 flower beds. We said, a great friend of yours has signed you up for Shady E's gardening services. I hope you enjoy these handsome flowers. P.S. Some local bees seem to have moved in to pollinate them. Yeah. So while I was setting these up, I started hearing these buzzing noises. You hear that? It's very subtle, but especially in some areas. I noticed around B-Dub's house. He's got like some kind of infestation going on now. Like crazy. You might need to look into that or get someone on that. You know, I started to look around myself, see if maybe I could find them. Oh, oh yeah. I got myself with that one. That's good. Yeah, it's not just B-Dubs though. I noticed pretty much everyone I visited today seems to be having a pest issue at their place, so I got to thinking we could probably capitalize on that at Shady E's here. So that's going to be our next subscription service, actually. We got it here. It says, after recent mass reports of pest problems, Shady E's is proud to offer a new pest relocation service. Sign up here, or better yet, spread a smile and sign up a friend. Oh, yes, we're going to make a fortune from this, guys. Current options, free glass gardening, and now pest relocation. Anyways, I think we got our deliveries taken care of for today, so let's get to some other stuff now. So I was thinking about doing some building here. Let's talk a little bit about last episode. We did this garden room. Most of you guys seem to like that, so that's cool. Got some good feedback on it as well. One of the big ones I saw was to reduce the amount of pink flowers we have up there. So I've done that now. Probably got rid of like a third or to half of them. So hopefully it's a lot less cluttered looking now. And since the last episode, I took what we did to the exterior of the building here and I copied it to the other 4 sides as well. So this is all done over here. You guys seem to like that, which is cool. I wasn't too sure about it when I first did it. It's when you build like in a strange style, you never know how people are going to react, you know. So I just did the one side to test it out, and It seemed like it was okay. The only thing that maybe you guys didn't like was the cocoa beans that we got over here. So I haven't copied those over yet. I'm still deciding on that. Another thing that was mentioned a lot was to get rid of the trap doors in front of the diamond blocks. I find they stand out maybe a little too much when they're gone. So that's kind of why I put them in front of there. For today, what I would like to do is try to connect this first section of the base we built to these other sections we got built and connect it together now. Obviously, when we first built this, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just goofing around, and we kind of rushed through it. And now I got to decide, like, what do I do with it? Do I tear it down? Do I redo it? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it, actually. If we go through here and refine it and add more detail to it and some other structures, it would probably look pretty cool, actually. This is also pretty key to our base, so I don't really want to remove it. Like, if we didn't do this, I don't think what we did over there would happen. So it's kind of important to our base. But what we got to do is figure out how to connect it now. So if we keep the door where it's supposed to be, this is what we have to look at, which isn't great. Obviously, I'm not planning things out super well here, but what we could do is maybe have something that looks nice built over here, and then build a tunnel that goes through here, and then try to connect to the base like over here somewhere. So I'm thinking about going up and having a platform like around here, maybe a little higher, that the tunnel will connect to, and then we'll have a staircase to go up to, through that gate area there, and also probably a staircase to go up into that area from here. Those are my current thoughts at the moment anyways. We'll see how this goes, but I'm just gonna extend this mushroom block probably about 20 blocks or so, and then we'll start decorating the interior of it and trying to make it look nice. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but this frustrates me so much. Oh, why can't scaffolding stand on leaf blocks? And there's a lot of other blocks I think it should, but it's almost useless in a lot of cases. I have to almost just use dirt most of the time. Whoa. I had a slight change of plans while building this tunnel, actually. You can see I made it stick out further than the path over there. So this can't connect directly to it anymore. We're going to have to go like sideways down and then connect like maybe over here. And this is going to be a bit tricky to figure out as well. But while building this, I kind of felt like this feels cool in here, right? Like this is a nice effect. Maybe we should extend it and like really capture that. So I went out a bit further than I originally planned. We're going to go for a 7-3-7 pattern. And I figured let's try put a sugarcane farm in here. You know, we really are struggling at our base here with automation. I don't have a lot of things, a lot of farms. There's no melon farm, no pumpkin, netherwort. I could go on and on, sea pickle. So we got to start adding that stuff to our base. And I would like to try incorporate it in decorative ways if we can as well. So this is going to be like a mix between a decorative build and a functional build. And we'll probably have to make a couple sacrifices with like efficiency of the farm and that. But it'll be okay. This is my current sugarcane farm, by the way. It's pretty fancy. I think it's time for an upgrade. I'm thinking let's go for maybe a triple layer sugarcane farm. So we're going to put the dirt at this level here. It's going to grow on top of that, 2 blocks tall. And then we'll go down, I guess, 3 blocks. So here would be our next layer. Sugarcane goes on top of that, and then we go down another. Here it looks like we'll have to extend the wall a bit more. And we'll do that on both sides here. The next question is, how are we going to do the redstone for this build? I think we're actually going to keep it very simple. So we're going to use sticky pistons to extend and break the sugarcane. And then all we got to do is run observers over top, like so. And then when we update the one end here, it goes all the way down. And it'll break the sugarcane. It's working perfect. Oh, I placed it the wrong way. That's what happened. It made a observer clock there. Like, wait a minute. It should work. So I'm going to start adding in sticky pistons and observers over top. I think we got to go back here. Run all the long. And then we'll put the mushroom blocks in front, or whatever we change this to. No! I totally ran out of observers while building that. So we got to stop by town here for a bit and pick up some more redstone supplies and do a bit of shopping. I thought this might be a good time to mention what's going on here, though. If you don't know, you're probably not watching other hermits, because you should be. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on the server here, such as a race for the diamond throne up there. Everybody wants it. They're setting up flyers and trying to advertise and stuff. And this is a popularity poll showing who's leading the race right now. And by everybody, I of course mean 5 people. We got the absent Doc, unfortunately. I think he's still busy with moving and stuff. I miss that guy. I hope he comes back soon. Then we got the Make Everybody Happy Stress Monster. We got the Landscape Master, Good Times with Scar. We got the PvP Master, False Symmetry. And we got the Mustache Master, Mumbo Jumbo. All running for mayor. Most importantly, have Joe Hills running uncontested as dog catcher right now. There's a big dog problem on this server. These guys are all over the place. We need somebody to wrangle them up, and I think Joe Hills is the guy for the job. So I'm going to give him my support here. So I try to spread my money around the server here. I should go to Red Zone for observers, but I think I'm going to go to Cub Fans Quartz Shop here because I haven't bought anything from his place yet. And he's actually got a great deal. He's got Green Team 64 quartz for diamond. That is really cheap. Or all other colors 64 for 4 diamonds. I don't know if I still count as Green Team now that the button's dead. But I'm definitely not a different color either, right? So I'm Green Team at heart, so I'm hoping this deal still applies to me. I'm going to buy 3 stacks. Speaking of scaffolding, I feel like this really needs to be fixed as well. If you're not totally centered on the block and you try to go up like that, your screen just shakes like crazy. But yeah, let's get back to it here, guys. So we got our sticky pistons and our observers installed in the whole farm. Next, we got to do the water. Let me just show you an outside view real quick here. So it's very simple. We just set up a few rows of the observers over top the sticky pistons, and then we got to update from this end here to trigger the whole thing and harvest the sugar cane. But yeah, let's go down here. So we need water next to the dirt to plant the sugar cane. Then we're going to go up with the mushroom blocks. And I don't have any ender pearls on me. Do you think I can get up here? Look at that. You can do some pretty cool things with the Elytra wings, actually. But yeah, we go up 2 blocks here. Put water here, then we do the next row. If you spam double click though with the Elytra wings, usually you can jump a lot higher than normal. Like, look at that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so next up here, I think we're gonna rip out the scaffolding and replace it with like a suspended bridge made out of glass. We'll add some lighting in here as well with our lanterns. And yeah, I think I want to go down maybe 1 more block. I feel like we're too close to this roof. And I'm going to build it out of the brown glass. Just 3 blocks wide all the way down here. Yeah, so unfortunately, we are going to have to make a bit of a decision with the detailing here. Like, there are certain things we could do that would probably make the build look better. Like if we add trapdoors over top the dirt here. Probably look a little bit nicer, but then when the sugar cane gets harvested, it's going to land on those trapdoors. And we want it to fall down into some hoppers below, ideally. Instead of just having a floating glass bridge, we're going to add some trapdoors on the side here to make it look like it's got some wood structure to it. And also these upside down stairs are for attaching like pretend rope. Make it look like a suspended bridge, you know, attached to the ceiling here. And a cool trick I see people do a lot is they put hoppers over top. Very good. So we got our ropes attached to the bridge, and this is what it's looking like right now. And I'm thinking maybe a bit plain, right? So I tried adding some slabs on the top here to rough it up a bit more and add a bit more character to it. Maybe do a bit more on the sides over there. But I think even with that, it's going to be too plain. I think a lot has to do with the sugar cane in here because it's so uniform and in line. We need to get something a bit more chaotic in here, and this isn't really doing it. We can't really change too much with this, right? So we gotta really do something with the ceiling. And honestly, the simplest and probably one of the best things we could do is just spam jungle leaves like we've been doing in other parts of the base. Yeah, even with that, that's a big improvement. But we're gonna do the droopy leaf thing as well. And with the droopy leaves, I think it looks a little bit better in here. I think we'll stick with them. It is a bit hard to judge, though, because we got all the green around here. We got the green in the background there. I expect we won't be able to see that eventually. We also have all this grass below us, so it's very green. Top, left, right, and bottom. Let's get rid of the bottom green here. We'll replace it with, I think we'll go for water down here. Trying to figure out how to do this. I don't think we can put any blocks over here because then the drops will fall on it, right? So I think if we want to put brick down here, it's got to go over here. Maybe we'll go down at least 2 blocks. 5 seconds maybe I was gone. And I came back and there's like 3 mobs in here now. Yikes. I did light up most of the caves in my area now, so that mob farm's working pretty good here. But if we have any dark areas, definitely got to be careful. I think one of the biggest mistakes I make constantly in this game is I always underestimate how long something's going to take. Like, I thought this was a simple project. Thought it'd be done pretty quick, but it's actually taking quite a bit of time. But it's all good. We're almost done with it. Thinking we want this just for a bit more character. Oh, and I fall down. Maybe with a stair over top. Could look cool. Although we might get some sugarcane landing on there. Good stuff. So we're pretty close to done with this now. I changed out the floor there with coarse dirt. We flooded it. Then we got the bone meal on top of it to get some seagrass mixed in down there. I replaced this wall. It was mushroom blocks before, and now it's brick running up here. I tried to add some design to it to make it a bit more interesting. Might make a few more changes with that. But we got a fake pipe with water running out. We'll probably attach that to the reservoir building, which is right next to this. I don't know if we should make water come out of this one too, or keep the asymmetry. See what you guys say about that. Also, if you have any other suggestions on how to make this more interesting, please let me know. We could maybe mix something in here with the leaves, or I don't know. There's not a lot of space left to work with, but if you got any ideas, it'd be cool to add some more stuff to this. Okay, so what do we got to do? We got to do the hoppers. So I did one side here. Basically, oh yeah, and I added a little bit more character in the brick. So I'm going to bust out the bottom post here and run hoppers underneath, all along the side here. The drops should land mostly in there. I'm guessing maybe 80% of the drops. And then we'll lose about 20% probably. We could get a few more if we add like a double row of hoppers here, because some of them are going to shoot past 1 block. And we could get them if we set up a second row. I don't know if it's worth it though, because I don't actually need a lot of sugarcane. I'll think about it. We might add them later, but just for now, let's try to do just 1 chain here. And I think just for today, we'll just make the hoppers go into a couple barrels here until we figure out what we actually want to do with them. I did do the redstone on this. Oh, I misplaced. Try that again. Can you tell it's getting late here? That was pretty bad. All right, let's see if it actually works or not. I didn't think about it too much. I'm guessing no, but well, it triggered once. We want to trigger twice though. How much of that actually went in the hoppers? It looks like some of it flew past. Let's do a collection here. So how much of this didn't go in? We got 12 pieces versus how many? 20 and 31. So it's like 1/6. So if we add another row of hoppers, we'll get these 12. So it might be worth it. Uh-oh. Kralis is telling me to go to bed, guys. And he's right. I definitely do need to go to bed. So I think I'll finish this up between episodes. For right now, I can trigger it manually with the button. It's not great, but I'll hook up an automatic thing later. Anyways, there is one more thing I wanted to show you guys this episode. You know that little Etho's music box that Beef set up? Well, we got our first customer, Tango. So here's a little clip from that.
Knock, knock.
Hello, Tango?
Whoa! Look at this talent you got here.
Oh, yeah.
When did you become a musician? I don't understand.
I've been stretching and practicing my ballerina moves for ages.
It shows, man. Those calves are looking good. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So you apparently have a talent in the musical arts, or however you say it.
Yeah, I'm the note block installation guy, you know.
I like it. I like it. Now, I mean, normally I know I'm breaking protocol here, right? Normally I'm supposed to go talk to Beef and stuff before I talk
You
to his
should
minions.
talk to B first, but he doesn't have
But
the
yeah,
best
you know how it
customer
is.
relations, honestly. It's good
Yeah.
you came to me first.
I like that. I like that. All right.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to make a price and everything. You know, executive decisions are going to have to be made. So I have a job. It should be, for someone of your talent and your stature, it should be easy. It's only like 10 notes, I think, you know, but the area might be challenging and stuff. So it's up to you.
Okay.
Are you up for it?
I'm up for it. I got my note blocks. Look at this. Look at this. All ready to go here.
I like it. I like it. Do you have like, nope, I'm falling. Okay. Hi. Everything's fine. Do you have like a shulker for just on the go musical deployment or anything like that?
Yes, I do, actually.
I bet you do.
It's called my redstone box.
I see. All right, let's head over and I'll show you what the work is.
All right.
All right. So, have you ever seen the cartoon Phineas and Ferb?
I have not, actually. That's not... Is that the mouse and the, like... I'm going to destroy the world.
No,
Is it
that's
that one?
Pinky in the Brain, but you do
Okay.
get points for that. But if you've never seen Phineas and Ferb, you really, really owe it to yourself. All right, so this is the lair of the evil villain that's shown,
Ooh,
Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
It's like darker themed. I like it.
Yeah,
like it.
so this is his evil lair. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. You know, he actually incorporated his business. So he's got a little jingle, which I sent to you.
Yeah.
And what I'd like to do is when I walk up in here somewhere, and your opinion is welcome here. When I walk into the building somehow, it plays that little jingle.
Okay. So are you thinking like pressure plates maybe, or something
Pressure plates,
fancier?
or I mean, we could bring the wall out a little bit and do tripwires if you want, and hide the tripwires, or pressure plates are just fine.
Yeah. Either
Whatever.
Works. Either works.
And then I think there's like
You got room down here?
Yeah, okay. So
there's
room below
there's a little bit of
there.
room down there.
A little bit of space. But this is where the overhang is here. So there's only like a little bit. So I was thinking if we could like tuck it to one side inside the interior, and then that way I still have like room for stairs to go down on this side if I want to go back down below there later.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we can stack it vertically. Okay, it might take a little longer than 10 minutes.
That's fine. I was not expecting it to take 10 minutes.
I always underestimate things.
Well, I just underestimated how long it would take me to finish the build by half, so. All right, so I fly in and...
Oh yeah.
Bravo.
Nice.
I love it. That's amazing. How do you do that so quick with like 4 chords and like someone that does like 5 notes playing at once so many times?
Yeah, it was a trickier one. And you know what that means.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean,
it's gonna cost you more.
What time is it? Whoa! Gotta go.
Get back here. We gotta settle this up.
All right.
So I counted.
Go ahead.
I counted 38 notes, Tango. 38 note blocks. So I think that's a cool 19 diamonds.
Two note blocks per
diamond. Yeah, that's
per diamond. All right.
That's the going rate.
All right. 19 diamonds. I like it. I could do that. It's not as bad as the piano, I gotta say. You charge 7 diamond blocks for that thing.
I don't know. What
That's a bit
guy's
pricey,
thinking.
but I needed a piano. You know, I needed a piano. I couldn't do it myself, so.
Noise.
Flash. Quickest 19 diamonds you ever made, huh?
I'm sure Beef will get some of these.
Probably, yes. All right. Thank you for your services.
No problem. Thanks for the money. And just before we end things this episode, I want to leave Beef his share of the profits because, again, we are 50-50 partners with this note block music installation thing. What should we say? How about your share of the profits from the Tango job? He'll understand, right? Etho. Okay, there we go. Cool. Leave them in here for him. And until the next episode, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.